What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. So, the Pistons get a big win versus the Denver Nuggets. Um, yeah, they got a big win versus the Denver Nuggets. Um, Personally, I wouldn't say that this was a great win because the Nuggets were out a few players, but I will say that we did get done what we were supposed to. I'm just gonna say that we got the job done. That's all that matters. We see this team in another week or so. Hopefully, they will have Jokic back and be more healthy, so we can really gauge where we're at. The Detroit Pistons are now 34-11. Um, they're 8-2 in the last 10 games. I know a lot of people have been very pessimistic and very negative. And once it started getting a little bit too negative, I start getting the issue with that, bro. I saw somebody like Locked On Pistons, bro. You are way too goddamn negative, and your hate for Jaden Ivey is weird, bro. It's real weird, bro. I fuck with your channel. I fuck with all Pistons channels. If you make Pistons content, if you make Pistons content, bro, I'm definitely fucking with you. But some of y'all are so pessimistic and so ready to jump out the window off the first thing. Asar Thompson was 5 of 7 from the field, 14 points. He was a plus 14, six stocks, only one turnover. That's great. You know what I'm saying? He hit all his free throws. I like that as well. Tobias Harris is having me basically, bro. I'm of the stance right now, man. Tobias having me like not want to trade him. Like seriously, 10 of 15, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Jalen Duran, 6 of 10, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 1 steal. Duncan Robinson had a horrible night. Horrible night. Um, K had a light night tonight. Uh, 9 of 17, 53% from the field, 22 points, 11 assists, no turnovers. Shout out to the chat. Shout out Gideon, Daniel, my boy Alex in the building. So K this year has had a 14 assist, zero turnover game, and 11 assist, zero turnover game. I love to see that. Absolutely love to see that. Beef Stew was 3 of 7. No steals, no blocks. That's he probably had some rib deterrence though. Um, Ron Holland off the bench, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, which is surprising. 10 points, 2 steals, 3 turnovers. Got to clean that up. 3 rebounds. Javante Green was 3 of 6. He had 2 bad fouls at the end, but one of those fouls was terrible. That was not a foul at all. So I'm not gonna blame him for that. 10 points, 6 rebounds. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. Jay Ivey played 17 minutes. He had 8 points, 2 big threes at the end of the third quarter, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 block. A lot of people a +3 for all you Jay Ivey haters who keep talking about his plus minus. He was a +3 tonight when we won by 2. Y'all be killing me with that, man. I believe we need to play Chaz Lanier. We need to either play Chaz Lanier or trade him, Bobby Clintman, Sasser, and all of them, and try to get something for him because it's not making any sense why Chaz Lanier is a really good 3-point shooter and he's not playing in a game where Duncan Robinson don't have it going, bro. Dennis Jenkins, 0 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just not, I'm just not understanding it, man. So, I wrote down 5 trade targets that I think we should be looking at. Um, yeah, 3 trade targets that I think that we should be looking at. Also, the Clippers, they defeated the Jazz 115 to 103. They have been on the heater. The Suns get a big win versus the Nets 106 to 102. That's who we play next. If I'm not mistaken, Devin Booker is out, but they're still a very, very formidable team. Embiid and the Sixers win 139 to 122 over the Bucks. That was another good win. And the Wizards also beat the Trailblazers 115 to 111. Also, the Knicks get a big win 103 to 87. They have won 3 in a row. Y'all problem is honestly the shit is with Cat and Brunson is just not gonna work. Y'all need to trade Cat and get him to a team where he can I need to get him to a team where he can do something with him. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got to get him to a team where he can do something because he's not flourishing in that system. So the Knicks got a 103-87 victory. They have won 3 in a row. But yeah, the 5 players that I would like to see my Pistons go after. Um, Number one, of course, you know, is Michael Porter Jr. I think his 3-point shooting, his length at the 4 spot, and yeah, his 3-point shooting, his length, and his scoring prowess at the 4 spot will help us a lot. But the way Tobias Harris is playing, kind of has me not wanting him to get traded. I'm thinking they saying 2 firsts for him. I'm thinking shit. Why we can't play Michael Porter Jr. at the 2? Why we can't play Michael Porter Jr. at the 2? Would that be not? Would that be like crazy for us to put him at the 2? Let's say we don't have to get rid of Tobias Harris. If let's say they want draft picks. Let's say we trade Ivy and Levert and 2 draft picks. Why we can't put Michael Porter Jr. at the 2? Hmm? Why we can't put him at the 2? He's a more perimeter shooting guard. He's a more perimeter player, anyways. That wouldn't be. I don't think that would be crazy. Cade and Michael Porter Jr. in the backcourt, and then you bring Stu at the 4. Let's say we don't trade Tobias, bro. This what I would do, even if we do. Cade, MPJ, Asar, Beef Stew, Duran. Why can't Michael Porter Jr. play in the backcourt? It's a positionless game, anyways. So I got Michael Porter Jr. 2, I had was Klay Thompson. I think Klay Thompson would be a great shooter for us coming off the bench. He don't have to start, but coming off the bench, you know what I'm saying? Championship pedigree. I know he's a little older, but I think he would be very good for us coming off the bench and shooting the 3, which is what we need a lot more of. What we need a lot more of. The next guy is Trey Murphy. I think Trey Murphy is He fixed our timeline. He could shoot the three. I think if he came over here, he would have a lot more open shots and a lot less coverage on him. You know what I'm saying? So I think Trey Murphy would be a very good pickup for us. You know what I'm saying? This guy, he's a little small, but I still think he would be very good for us. Kobe White. I think Kobe White would be very good for us. Very, very good. He can score. He can shoot the three. He can ball handle. You know what I'm saying? Good playmaker. It's just he's very small, bro. But he can shoot the three and get buckets with the best of them. With the best of them. And then one guy that everybody's not talking about, and people gonna get mad, and I know people probably don't want him, but if he happens to come available, I wouldn't sneeze at it. And that's, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't sneeze at this. And that's Laurie Marketing. I did not initially want Laurie Marketing on our team. And the only reason I wouldn't want him on us here is because of his contract. What up, though? What up, though? It's because of his contract. That's the main reason. The main reason. But with all that being said, I think if they play Chaz Lanier and just use the mid-level trade exception and get oh another guy, another two guys, so more than five. I'm gonna say seven of them. Another two guys that I would actually like on this team are on the Kings, Malik Monk and Dennis Schroeder. Those are two other guys I would chomp at the bit. If Malik Monk was over here, he's starting over Duncan Robinson. So those are some of the trade targets I think that we should have ahead of the deadline. Yeah, I definitely think we should have some of them at the deadline. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Pistons get a win, Knicks win, 76ers win, Thunder win, Suns win, and the Jazz win, and the Wizards on a field night, a jam-packed field night of games. But most importantly, the Pistons win again, 34-11, number one in the East. It's been it's been damn near the whole season. We've been number one in the East, man. And shit don't get easier from here, man. It does not get easier. We have Phoenix, Golden State next. Then we got Brooklyn. Then we got our rematch with the Nuggets, which I think they'll be a lot more healthier. Um, then we got Washington, and then we got the big matchup again, rematch again with the Knicks, who's playing better basketball at this point. Then we got Charlotte, who is playing some really good basketball right now, man. So that's not gonna be just easy. Like Charlotte is playing some really good basketball these last few weeks. So we got this, you know what I'm saying, this 8-10 game stretch, you know what I'm saying. Got this West Coast stretch though, Philly, Golden State. Um, got a back to back coming up, so let's see if we can handle this. Two teams I think that we are better than and that we should beat. Um, Golden State especially, I feel like we should beat them. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Phoenix, I'm not sure if they're gonna have Devin Booker. I want to play these teams at they healthiest because that's how we gauge how good our team is. I can't tell you how good the Detroit is by beating a depleted Denver team. I can't do that. I can't tell you that. So maybe in a week on February 3rd, Jokic will be back, Aaron Gordon will be back at least. I know they still gonna have some injuries, but at least hopefully Jokic could be back and Aaron Gordon is back and stuff. So we can really kind of gauge how good we are. Then we got Washington, New York. Then we got Charlotte. And then we got our first matchup with Toronto. Yeah, we got our first matchup with Toronto. That's the last game before the All-Star break. And then we come back on the All-Star break playing New York. So they got a 10-game stretch, some tough teams in there, some teams we should beat. But for the most part, um, I definitely want to see us against Toronto and to see we haven't played them yet. I want to see us against New York. This New York team is playing a better basketball, so I want to see how we I want to see how we, you know what I'm saying, how we look around that time. The Denver game, the New York game, and the Phoenix game is the games I'm keeping my eye on. The Washington games, the Brooklyn games, we should win those games for sure, for sure. I'll be watching them, but we should win those games for sure, for sure. But we have a back to back coming up, Phoenix and Golden State. So let's keep it, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep a lot of faith, man. I'm seeing a lot of pessimistic ass Pistons fans, and it's really irritating, man. Let's keep the faith. Let's keep the faith. I believe we can get to the finals with this team, bro. With this team. I know we gonna have I know we gonna have difference of opinions and stuff, but I think we can get to the finals with this team, bro. But I know we're gonna make some type of changes. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out, man. Peace.